Hey, good evening, new listeners and current listeners from all around the world, including Canada, areas of Long Island, the USA, the 5 spots of the boroughs of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. This is your host with the most, G Money Stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka the Gregonator, aka rookie podcaster of Queens, New York. And you are now rocking with Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, episode 53. How about that? A round of applause for reaching 53. Yep, that's a big milestone for us, man. But listen, if you are new to the channel in the YouTube universe and you are a new listener and you missed any previous episodes of the podcast, don't worry, I got you. All you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel and grab the subscribe button and enable alerts along with the notification bell so you can be reminded of when the show goes in the air live, more video content, and be sure to stick around for upcoming episodes via live stream, previous recorded episodes that's automatically going to be posted to the channel automatically after this recording. Be sure to leave a like and a comment alongside with the topics that was discussed, and be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. Be sure to download your favorite episodes that you like the most, actually every episode that you like. Also, don't forget to share the podcast along with the audio streaming platforms alongside with your friends. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my other YouTube channel, which is Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. And you can do the same there. And as I previously said before, the reason why I had to export the videos from Twitch to YouTube is because Twitch is deleting videos in 14 days. So in order for me to save them, I had to transfer them to YouTube. So you can subscribe over there and you can watch the videos over there as well. So if you see any particular videos that's been deleted from my Twitch channel, don't worry. I got this. So that way it'll be there on the YouTube channel, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast channel page for you guys to listen and watch. All right. I wanted to just clear the air about the whole thing with Twitch. You can still watch the videos on twitch.tv/gmoneystacks555 Queens, New York. But also another option is the YouTube channel, which I just discussed. So I'll talk about that along with the audio streaming platforms at the end of the show. So here we go. We got some sad news today. And this is regarding a fallen music artist who goes by the name of Biz Markie. Basically passed away at age 57 due to the battle of diabetes. Many people may have known him from songs like Let Me Turn You On, Just a Friend, and then my one-time favorite song by him is we called the Vapors. Vapors is still my favorite, and it's still on my playlist right now. So and speaking of Biz Markie, I didn't even know he was an actor too. I may have to look into his credentials in my other show tomorrow, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast tomorrow, which I will do a review on his discography and stuff. So stay tuned for that for tomorrow. All right. Now, on to the show. Rapper Biz Markie, most famous for his iconic hit "Just a Friend," has died after a series of complications from diabetes that he's been fighting for more than a year. TMZ has confirmed. A family source told um a family source tells us Biz passed away in a Baltimore hospital at 6:25 p.m. Friday night. Which I was informed by some neighbors of mine when I was coming home from work. We were told his wife Tara Hall held his hand as he took his last breath, and the nursing staff was there to support his family, telling them how strong he was through his fight. A rep for Biz tells us, in quote, "We are grateful for many calls and prayers of support that we have received during this difficult time." This deserves a little sound effect here. It's pretty devastating and pretty difficult. I can't even imagine what they're going through, and yeah, I can relate to that. So, but this is not about me, so I'm gonna continue on that one. Anyway, so Biz created a legacy of artistry that will forever be celebrated by his industry peers and his beloved fans, whose lives he was able to touch through music spanning over 35 years. He leaves behind a wife, many family members, and close friends who will miss his vibrant personality, constant jokes, and frequent banter. TMZ broke the story. Biz was hospitalized last summer for an ailment his rep told us was related to his type 2 diabetes. At the time, the rep said he is receiving the best care from an amazing team of medical professionals, and we remain positive about the outcome. However, his condition remains somewhat of a mystery until April, when Big Daddy Kane made an appearance on The Breakfast Club, telling the show's host Biz was doing better and in a physical rehab facility. Throughout his hospital stay, rumors swirled Biz was in a coma, but our source says that was never the case. Born in Harlem, wow. I didn't even know he was born in Harlem, just like Mason and the Dipset people. Okay, born in Harlem, Biz first made his name for himself nationally and internationally in 1989 when his single "Just a Friend" became a top 40 hit in multiple countries and went platinum. The rapper's career took off after that. He acted, did comedy, DJ'd, and produced music. The last time we got Biz was at Reagan National Airport in DC, where he joked about the unique way he paid off a debt to 50 Cent. Biz was 57 years old. So, SIP to Biz Markie. I'm gonna do a review on his discography and stuff tomorrow on the Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast tomorrow at 6 p.m. So stay tuned for that one. Also, we also have some serious news to talk about here. And this one right here is regarding Blink182's Mark Hoppus, who's also battling cancer as well. So on E! Online, it states he has stage 4 lymphoma cancer in detailed health update. He said in quote, "My blood's trying to kill me," Mark Hoppus told fans during a recent Twitch live stream in which he opened up about his cancer diagnosis. Okay, Hang on a minute. All right. The lead vocalist of the rock band, hold on a minute. Rock band who announced he was battling cancer in late June recently shared an update about his health during a Twitch live stream. When answering fan questions, he revealed that he has stage 4 diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. He said, in quote, "My cancer is not bone related, it's blood related," Mark said in a recording that was captured by the YouTube account Blink182 Chile. "My blood's trying to kill me. Um, my classification is diffuse large B cell lymphoma stage 4A, which means, as I understand it, it's entered 4 different parts of my body," he explained. "I don't know how exactly they determined the 4 part of it, but it's entered enough parts of my body that I'm stage 4, which I think is the highest that it goes. So I'm stage 4A." According to lymphoma.org, large B cell lymphoma is a type of cancer that occurs in white blood cells. It's an aggressive non um, Hodgkin lymphoma that affects B lymphocytes. Oh boy. Oh my god, that's gotta suck, man. That sucks, man. The 47-year-old musician told fans that he was diagnosed with cancer in late April and has been undergoing chemotherapy. However, he admitted that it absolutely sucks. As he described, the side effect of the chemotherapy is you get something called chemo brain. I forget people's names, song titles, anything. People will be talking to me, and then 5 minutes later, I'll ask them a question, and they're like, "I just told you that 5 minutes ago." Oh, man. During the live stream, Mark said he was scheduled to see if the chemotherapy was working. "Ideally, I go in tomorrow, and they say, 'Congratulations, your chemotherapy has worked, and you are all done, and you'll never have to think about this cancer again for the rest of your life,'" he expressed, adding, "And if they say, well, it's really not working like we hoped, then I'll have to go in and talk about other options." Hold that thought. Okay. Mark also opened up about how his mother, who is a 3-time cancer survivor, has been by his side throughout this time. In quote, "My mom giving me any words of encouragement? Yes. Oddly enough, we have the exact form of cancer," he explained. "And she beat it, so I've been able to talk to her and bond with her quite a bit." Oh man. On June 23rd, the Blink-182 rocker announced he was battling cancer. "For the past 3 months, I've been undergoing chemotherapy for cancer." Mark's statement on Twitter reads, "I have cancer. It sucks, and I'm scared. And at the same time, I'm blessed with incredible doctors and family and friends to get me through this." He added, "I still have months of treatment ahead of me, but I'm trying to remain hopeful and positive. Can't wait to be cancer free and see you all at the concert in the near future. I love you. Love to you all." Following the news, his bandmate Travis Barker told E! News, "Mark is my brother, and I love and support him. I will be with him every step of the way on stage and off, and can't wait for us to play together again soon." Throughout this time, Mark has remained positive, sharing on the Twitch live stream. We're beating this cancer. It's just a matter of time. All right. That sounds like, man. It went from serious to being able to beat cancer. So congratulations to the lead singer of Blink182, Mark Poppin, for beating cancer. That deserves a round of applause right here. All right. Let's see. Let's go to this thing that I've been hearing about. So this topic is about some random people on TikTok who decides to put mustard on a watermelon, and I immediately thought and decided to ask this question: why the hell would you put mustard on a fruit? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, that's gonna make you go to the toilet, man. Yeah, that's gonna make you have bubble guts when you do that. So that's why I played that. Oh man, listen. Okay, so according to popsugar.com, the article talks about like this. I'm almost positive this combination started out as someone's pregnancy craving, because never in a million years would I have thought to put mustard on watermelon. Leave it to TikTok to create yet another polarizing food trend that doesn't end up being as bad as you think it'll be. Apparently, banana peel pulled pork was just scratching the surface. So make sure to try this one out for yourself before you comment on the TikTok videos, because you just might change your mind. At least that's what happened to me. Not in your lifetime. I don't know if I'm gonna try that shit, man. I don't think so. I don't understand the weird combination, okay? I really don't. Not even worse than the macaroni and cheese ice cream portion that I just discussed in episode 51. If you want to listen to that, you if you don't believe me, you go listen to episode 51. For everyone in the YouTube universe that's watching right now in the audience, I suggest you go listen to episode 51 as I talked about the whole weird food combination. I even asked maybe one or two workers about this, and they they thought it was pretty weird though. I even asked some neighbors around my way about this whole idea. Like, this is crazy to me, man. Like, I don't understand. That's exactly what I even asked a friend of mine who used to be on my block. I be seeing him on Jamaica Avenue, and I actually had to ask him about that. And he's like, macaroni and cheese with ice cream. I guess because of the fact that that it contains milk and stuff. So, well, not to the least portion, but you get the gist of it though, man. But anyway, I digress from that story. If you want to hear about this, you go listen to episode 51 on the YouTube channel and streaming platforms. All right. Now, since I'm already a big fan of strawberries in salad, Oh my god. Oh man. And I always cat my mangoes with tajin. I decided I might as well give this a chance too. How bad could it be? Once you take off your TikTok goggles and remember that fruit doesn't always have to be sweet, eaten as is, or baked into a pie. Watermelon and mustard doesn't seem like that questionable of a combo. You think? You think? Oh man. Um, in fact, after trying it, I totally understand why it's been getting such a positive response. With only 2 ingredients, it's a really easy snack to put together. What? Oh man, I'm just. Oh man. All you have to do is cut the watermelon in slices, squirt some mustard on them, and it's ready to eat. Pro tip: make sure you don't put the mustard on the watermelon all at once because it's best in moderation. Even Lizzo and this other woman actually tried it. Oh my god. Oh man. The resulting flavor is like the stepsister of salty and sweet, and the the peppery bite of the mustard surprisingly complements the sweetness in the watermelon. Ew, really? Um, you know how espresso brings out the flavor of chocolate and salt brings out the flavor of caramel. This has the same effect. Well, actually, that's kind of different. I don't think it's the same thing, but you guys can let me know in the comments if this sounds like a similar crazy idea in the YouTube comments. If you guys think this is similar or is it not? So comment down below. All right. Um, let me see. All right. I tried the watermelon with yellow mustard like the original TikTok, as well as with spicy brown Dijon and honey mustard just for kicks and giggles. I found it only. Wait. Hold on. Am I reading this right? Hold up. Did this person say? This person say spicy brown Dijon and honey mustard just for kicks and giggles. Like what the hell? Like, oh man. All right. I found it only really works with the yellow because the spicy brown and Dijon were too overpowering to be exact, and the honey mustard gave it an unpleasant buttery flavor. If you don't like mustard, putting it on watermelon probably won't change that. But if you love it, you'll probably find this is the best way to eat watermelon. And from the looks of their TikToks, it seems like Lizzo and blog wait blogulates blogulates agree. Oh boy. Hold on. Let me take a drink. Okay. Now, I wouldn't go out of my way to eat watermelon with mustard all the time, but I could definitely see myself enjoying it once in a blue moon. As for whether it's hashtag busting or hashtag disgusting, which I completely would agree that it's pretty disgusting. My verdict is that it's more of an acquired taste, though not at all disgusting. Yes, it is. And the more you eat it, the better it gets. Oh my god. I'm sorry I had to laugh at this, but this is like one of the weirdest things that I ever heard in my life. This is like so weird to me. I don't know if I'll try that, but if you want idiotic, if somebody were to say put fucking ketchup on any type of fruit that you eat, like that's ridiculous, man. Oh man. Oh my gosh, this is just ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? Um, let me just this is just ridiculous, man. Let me find this thing. Hold on, guys. All right. Next topic has to do with the most popular phone app that I got introduced to is called Livit. Now, I'm gonna actually have an article right here called livehosting.xyz/what is Livit and how and what's the benefits behind it. So here we go. All right. So Livit is a social streaming app where you can sing, dance, cook, talk about things like travel, hobbies, anything to interact with live audience. Hosts can play games and allowed to stream on any topic or theme. There are several live events running on app that hosts can join they find suitable and achievable. In events, hosts are working to complete some targets and challenges with other hosts who are part of that particular event. It's all majority based on gift that a host receives in a period of time and follow up with some activities to win an event. Um there's always 3 to 4 events running for hosts to participate in, which encourage audience to watch and spend more time on a stream. Now, how does the Livit app work, you ask? I'm here to tell you about this. Livit always focus on their streamers and their content. The moderation is very sensitive about their content. Unlike other applications, Livit also let hosts to recruit people under them and earn extra money with it. And there is no additional contract for the same. It helps hosts to focus more on application and motivate to achieve their targets. They only focus to hire talented people who deserve to be a part of this great platform, as quality of content is one of main priority. How to earn with Livit live streaming. When people send gifts to hosts on Livit, they spend real money to buy those gifts to send to a host. Streamers show respect and appreciate to people who send them something because senders are spending actual money to support a streamer. Livit has their own payment portal for contracted hosts as they receive payment through portal from there. They can transfer it to their bank account, PayPal, or request a check. How to become an official Livit app streamer, you ask? A host need to get contracted with 17 Media, which I'm not sure what that is, but I'll look it up later, right? Only the contracted hosts will appear on the hot page. This is just to make sure that streamer is given high quality content and talent on this app. So viewers are guaranteed to get good stream in if they watch any top streamer. I would suggest you to sign up and use Livit app first before getting contracted, as you can check out and explore app's functionalities and features. Whoo! Wow. This is an interesting app, though. I actually made an account with Livit not too long ago. I just haven't really decided on what I'm going to talk about as far as anything, and I haven't really decided on whether to feature this podcast that's recording right now onto Livit, or I could do it for my other podcast, Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast for Livit. I haven't really decided yet, but I'm gonna need a couple of days to actually decide what I'm gonna do. So anyway, Livit 17F host salary chart. Okay, this is interesting. So the chart goes like this. It has coin total, rev share, bonus. So 50,000, 125,000, 250,000, 375,000, 500,000, 750,000, 1 million, 1,250,000, 1,875,000, 2,500,000, 3,750,000, 5,000. No, excuse me, 5 million. 6,250,000, 12,000,500, 25,000. No, excuse me, million. Rev share is $38.10. $95.24. $190.48. $285.71. $380.95. $571 dollars and 43 cents, $761.90, $952.38. Let's see. 1,428. Wait, $1,428.57. You could take a look at the chart yourself with the salary chart for host on this website, livehosting.xyz/what-is-Livit app, how to become a Livit streamer. So I'm not gonna read all the bonuses and stuff like that. So you guys can look at the chart yourselves, all right? How to become a successful streamer on Livit app. Use Instagram usernames. Always use your username same as your username on any other social media platform, Instagram, Snapchat, etc. It will help people to search you on other platforms. If you ask your viewers to follow you on any other social media, rather than telling viewers your ID again and again on streaming, it's better to just copy and paste your username from the app directly. Streaming is all about good streaming setup. Streaming is all about running live and engaging people with your video. To start streaming, you need to make sure your lighting is perfect so everything is looking vibrant and clear on camera. Yes, as you can see, I have my room light on, so I don't need to worry about, the perfect lighting settings. So my room light is on, so I'm straight. You must use a phone stand or tripod to hold your phone. It is annoying when you see some streamers holding their phone in hand, as it looks unprofessional too. Keep a beautiful background on camera, as it shouldn't look messy, as I have seen some awesome setups of streamers. They just look like a studio. And last but not least, your audio quality must be good, as it depends on your internet connection, your surrounding sound, and on the device you are using. The theme of the stream. Always have a theme for your streaming content. You always have something to talk about to your viewers initially and to your broad. Having a theme will always help you initiate conversation rather than waiting for viewers to start the conversation. Once you start interacting, just go with the flow with the chat and follow up the viewers' comment and add on some of your ideas wherever it goes. Excuse me. Always use an interesting title for your streaming as it will appear in notification box of your followers, and you are allowed to use hashtags. Basically, they must reflect your live stream content and the event that you are running to. Never forget to choose an event as it help pushing your broad to run in the top section. And there you have it. That's Livit, folks. I'm actually glad I made an account. On there because I kind of ran into two people from the All Time Struggle podcast, and one in particular, I actually listened to her album, Siobhan. Shouts to Siobhan. Her album's out right now. I did a review weeks ago, and I'm actually someday I might have her on this show, not just to. It's not really much of an interview. It's more like a conversation on certain things. Like, it depends on the topics. All right, so I'm not sure yet. So I have to, this is more like a wait and see. All right, I can't guarantee this, but this is more like a wait and see. All right. Now, on to the next topic. Now, I've been seeing this commercial ad that A$AP Rocky is in, and I've been waiting to talk about this shit. Now, this is an article from Vibe magazine and the website, and it goes like this. A$AP Rocky teases new song in Klarna campaign. All right. After announcing his partnership with Klarna, A$AP Rocky is celebrating the occasion with a snippet of an upcoming song in a stylish short film. The Harlem-bred rapper is greeted by locals as he takes a stroll to his neighborhood bodega before using Klarna mobile app to upgrade his lockdown outfit. The teaser, inspired by Rocky and Klarna's desire to celebrate and inspire individualism and self-expression of style, is part of their new multimedia campaign and includes a cameo from grime rapper Skepta. Not sure who he is, by the way, so don't ask me. Rocky, who now helps create and curate content and merchandise in his new role with the Swedish fintech company, spoke on the power of Klarna and the impact it will have on consumers in the fashion industry. It's not for me to decide what people should wear or how they should wear it, Rocky offered in a statement, but helping Klarna create a space for people to discover their own style is more of the consulting and curation I've been a part of in fashion for years. David Sandstrom, CMO of Klarna, touched on how the launch of Klarna coincides with the new era in society we're currently embarking on, while also crediting Rocky with helping spearhead the charge to revolutionize the way consumers shop and dress. Hang on, guys. All right. All right. In quote, following a challenging year, the world is beginning to reemerge, and we believe now is the right time to really celebrate the joy of style and fashion, he shared. As a brand and service, Klarna wants to evoke feelings. A$AP Rocky's innovative mindset and his impeccable sense of style and creativity paired with Klarna's shopping services is the perfect match that will lead us all out of fashion hibernation and encourage everyone to get out and express themselves again. As part of the campaign, Rocky has handpicked select items for a vintage collection exclusively on the Klarna app. Users of the app will be able to take part in a competition and share their smooth look for a chance to win the entire capsule collection. You can visit klarna.com/getsmooth for more information. The entire song in the short film is set to debut later this summer on June 13th. Rocky will debut his Stockholm Syndrome documentary at this year's Tribeca Film Festival. The movie chronicles his experience with the inequities of the Swedish judicial system and the dangers of stardom and scapegoating through a series of twists and turns and more. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. This is very interesting to me. And I actually heard recently that he might be working on a new album right now. Not sure when that's gonna be coming out, so that's gonna be also a wait and see right there. So what else I want to talk about here? Okay. Now, before we even go to that, let me go to the San Diego area. All right. So an article by Sports Yahoo. Okay. San Diego area high school basketball team threw tortillas at majority Latino school after championship game. A basketball team from a majority Latino high school in San Diego had tortillas thrown at them by players from an opposing predominantly white school after a championship game on Saturday, according to the San Diego Union Tribune. The Coronado, not Colorado, folks, school district in the San Diego area apologized on Monday for the incident. At least 2 Coronado players threw tortillas per the report. And in quote, the trustees of the Coronado Unified School District acknowledged these acts to be egregious, demanding, and disrespectful, the school board said in a letter to Orange Glen, the opposing high school, via the Associated Press. The trustees said they condemned the racism, classism, and colorism which fueled the actions of the perpetrators. Perpetrators. Okay. The incident occurred after Coronado beat Orange Glen 60-57 in overtime on Saturday in the Southern California district for a regional championship game. Hang on. All right. According to the Union Tribune, coaches from both schools were squabbling after the game when at least 2 Coronado players threw tortillas at Orange Glen players, to be exact. There were apparently several heated moments on the court and in the stands during the contest. Orange Glen High School in Escondido, California. Oh, that's one area I never heard of. California is predominantly Latino. Coronado coach J.D. LePerry said on Twitter that a community member brought the tortillas to the game, per the report. That man has been identified and is being investigated by police, who were called to the high school to help clear the gym. You mean, why in the hell would you bring tortilla chips to a fucking game? And this to me, I don't know, man. This to me sounds like a crazy ass move to be doing right now. And I can't say I agree with this idea, but to throw it at basketball players, I'm sorry, but that's wrong right there, man. Anyway, let me continue. Coronado Unified School District Superintendent Carl Mueller said the actions of Coronado players was reprehensible. The individuals who participated in these actions do not reflect our school district values, Mueller said in a statement via the Union Tribune. I want to make it clear that there is no place for such conduct in Coronado Unified School District. End quote. It is our hope to create opportunities to dialogue with the Orange Glen community in an attempt to repair. We are hopeful that this experience can be used as a teachable moment to educate our students on the impact of words and actions and to reflect and learn from it to move forward to increase awareness and respect to match our high expectations. Well, actually glad that kind of glad that they actually, taking charge of this situation. That should have never happened at all. And I'm gonna leave it at that though. So I got some other topics to get to. Before I even get to the Victoria's Secret craziness of a damn Victoria's Secret sugar burger idiot, we gotta talk about Fabolous. We haven't talked about this guy. We haven't talked about this in a minute. Yeah, he hasn't been in it. So, all right. So, according to Hot New Hip Hop, right? Fabolous catches heat over Claudette Ortiz appreciation post. Let's see. The rapper responds to backlash he received for posting photos of the singer while complimenting her natural vibe. Okay, listen. See, why in the hell are you putting backlash on this guy for making a compliment? Are you that crazy? Are you crazy? Like why? And I spoke about this whole cancel culture shit on the Cancel Culture Avenue episode and how that shit's gone too far. And look what's going on right here. Look what it's doing to Fabolous right now. This whole cancel culture shit is so bullshit, man. It needs to be out of here. I'm not I don't like this cancel culture shit, and that's why I'm never on Twitter. And that's why I choose not to be on there, because it's not really something I want to be a part of. I ain't got time for this cancel culture shit. So that's just me. Okay. In the early 2000s, City High was all the buzz in the R&B pop scene. The trio was made up of singers Ryan, Toby, Robbie, Parlow, and Claudette Ortiz, and they were known for their hits like "What Would You Do" and "Caramel." But their short-lived existence only resulted in one album. However, Ortiz has continued to be involved in the industry, even making appearances on reality television. And it seemed that Fabolous woke up and wanted to give a nod to Claudette's look. On his Instagram story, Fabolous shared a couple of images of Ortiz and wrote Claudette Ortiz appreciation posts. Both photos showed the singer dolled up in bikini tops. It's a vintage but the natural vibes still fire emojis. Fab wrote over another. See, I don't see nothing wrong with being positive and making a compliment. Like, what's wrong with making a compliment? Like, you have people who wanna be fake outraged, fake upset to every littlest things. It's like the constant nitpicking, man. Like, y'all gotta stop with this nitpicking shit, man. Like, this is just beyond ridiculous, man. Like, enough is enough, man. All right. Okay, so it took but seconds for the reactions to roll in from the public, and they stormed social media earlier today. Because the post seemed random, it took people by surprise, and considering his past, responses were accusatory. Well, never mind. Emily B has spoken out openly about Fab's alleged infidelities while she was on Love and Hip Hop. So many people went after the rapper for posting about another woman. Years ago, Emily reported denied that she undergone cosmetic surgery, but commentators continue to claim that can't be true. Although it's unknown if she has or has not, Fab was also attacked for complimenting a woman's natural body when his wife has faced accusations, which was supposed to be one of the words for me to pronounce is well, I don't know. I'm not even gonna butcher this, man. So let me just move on from that. Of sculpting her shape with the help of a doctor. After the backlash settled, Fabolous tweeted a follow-up message. Everybody be talking that give people their flowers while they're alive shit. Then when you do it, they make it an issue, said the rapper. A appreciation post ain't meant to be nothing but flowers. People try to find the negative in everything, even showing love. You know what? He's right, man. I gotta say he's right though, man. You know what I mean? And as I previously just said though, man, it's like the fake outrage and all the other crazy shit. Like I said, man, that shit has to go, man. It has to go. Like, who has the time in the world to go around and be fake outraged and doing the constant nitpicking about every single detail? Like, really? Like, come on, man. Get it together. And speaking of getting it together, last topic of the day, I'm going to actually try to go out with a bang with this idiotic sugar burger from Victoria's Secret. All right? So, I'm not even going to call her Karen anymore, man. That word's been used over time. That word's been used over time. So, we're gonna call her the sugar burger from now on, man. I'm sorry, but I'm not calling her a Karen because I really met people named Karen before, so there's no need for me to do that. So anyway, so the viral okay, so according to Yahoo News, the viral video of Abigail Elphick is another example of white people always weaponizing their privilege and power to keep black folks and others in their metaphorical place. By now, you've likely seen the latest video of a crazed Karen at a Victoria's Secret store, aka Sugar Burger, located at a mall in New Jersey. The white woman, who has been identified as Abigail Elphick, was caught on camera trying to physically assault a black Muslim Nigerian woman named Ijeoma Ukenta, and then proceeded to throw one of the most embarrassing public tantrums I and likely you have ever witnessed. If not, let me regale you with a recap. The scene in the Short Hills Mall in Melbourne. The sixth video sequence opens up with Abigail raising her hand and charging at Ukenta, who is already filming her. Ukenta backs up a bit and, stuttering over her words, a little likely in disbelief, tells the woman, "No, excuse you, and then repeats a series of, "Oh my God, and do you see this?" utterly astounded by what had transpired. Meanwhile, the white woman, aka Sugar Burger, who just a moment prior was the full-on aggressor, then backs away, throws the item that was in her hand towards the store clerks and presumably onto the counter, and then falls literally into a fit of hysterics, holding her head, curling into a ball on the floor ground, crying. Really though? Really though? Unbelievable. I have to admit that initially, upon watching the series of videos, I giggled a bit, as did Agioma at times in the video. It's simply unbelievable and somewhat entertaining to witness an adult act in a way one might expect from a 2-year-old. However, the more I watched and the more I thought about what in fact I had just seen, my amusement turned to outrage. The transition from aggressor to the victim was literally seamless. So well done. In fact, one could have thought the whole thing was rehearsed. Yeah. But the gag is, while this wasn't a performance piece, it's an act that has been practiced time and again throughout the course of American history. The story is as old as time. Rather than monitor and police their own actions and behaviors, white people have always weaponized their privilege and power to keep black folks and others in their metaphorical places. Yes, I did talk about Amy Cooper a while back. So the whole Central Park Karen thing. I did talk about that. Remember Amy Cooper, aka Central Park Karen, or the one who called police on a black child selling water? Yeah, we all remember that shit though, man. That was just ridiculous. In another video, Abigail is seen literally laying on the floor, shaking or convulsing, seemingly on purpose. While I'm no medical professional, and while she is now trying to blame the whole episode on her mental health, it's pretty clear both throughout the series of videos in terms of the outcome. The police allowed her to leave and drive herself home, that there was neither a medical nor a mental health emergency happening here. Oh gosh. I need a drink. Anyway, Abigail yells hysterically that Ijeoma is filming her and appeals to security to take away the phone. Ijeoma, in response, indicates that she's filming in order to protect herself. Rightfully so, especially as Abigail later lies to the police about what all happened. Abigail then proceeds to pick herself up off the floor and then charges at Ijeoma. Twice throughout this encounter, we see a white woman charge at the attack a black woman, all while hollering and shouting about the black woman recording her and supposedly harming her. Still, despite all this, ultimately it's Abigail, not Iojima, nor Short Hills Mall security that finally calls the police. This is exactly the premise on which white privilege works. The person acting a complete fool and being aggressive is the one seeking comfort, understanding, and security or police intervention. And not to anyone's shock or surprise, she is. What's more, it's disbelieving that staff allows someone to carry on as she did in their store, all while continuing to service other patrons as if nothing is even happening. There is simply no reason why um anyone be they Igioma store employees or other shoppers should have been subjected to this kind of tantrum for that long. Oh Lord. Yeah, we're gonna get through this. Don't worry. Okay, so there are also several bystanders who, at various times during this recording, all tried to comfort Abigail while also chiding Igioma for recording the interaction. But as Igioma verbalizes several times throughout the series of videos, she's recording not just for documentary evidence, but for her own safety. This line of thinking is critical because without video documentation, this situation will literally be she said versus she said. And too often we've seen how that exact dynamic never plays into the favor of folks of color. White people are always believed, black people are not. Furthermore, many people have pointed out in the comments online that at any time during the interaction, Abigail was free to get up, walk out the purview of the camera, or leave the store or the mall, and to cut off all communication whatsoever with Iojima. And yet she did not. In fact, not only did she not walk away, she at different times physically approached and tried to attack Ijeoma, all while claiming that she was in fact the one being harmed. Yeah, right. The caucasity. Yes, I said it. Caucasity of all it is really quite something. Still, despite all this, Abigail was never asked to leave the store nor the mall, and as of now, no charges have been filed against her. And while we may be disappointed, none of us are actually shocked, are we? No, we're not. Because the first time we seen something like this was with fucking Amy Cooper in Central Park. So that's not shocking and that's not new. Anyway. We don't even need to speculate. We all know how this story would have ended if the roles had been reversed. When Ijeoma stated this to Melbourne police, one of the responding officers said that he was sorry she felt that way. But this isn't a feeling. It's a fact as borne out by this very instance. I grew up near Short Hills Mall, and it was always my least favorite mall to go to in the area. The pretension in the air of that place is palpable. So when I found out that this is where the incident took place, I wasn't at all surprised by lackluster response by mall security and by the mill Melbourne Police Department. They are ill-equipped at best in terms of taking seriously the complaint of a black woman about or against a white woman. Ijeoma has now set up a GoFundMe to get legal assistance in correcting this injustice, and I hope that she achieves whatever she feels is just in this case. At a minimum, I feel that Abigail Victoria's Secret, the Short Hills Mall and its security, as well as the Melbourne Police Department, all owe Ijeoma an apology. And while I haven't, as of late anyway, I will not be shopping at the Short Hills Mall nor at any Victoria's Secret until they do. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame her. I really don't blame her, man. You know what I mean? I really don't blame her for not shopping at that mall again with Victoria's Secret. I mean, there's other malls that you could go to other than that particular mall. So you don't have to, go through that again. And I'm glad that she's doing a GoFundMe so things could change. So good luck on that one. And I hope she gets the satisfaction that she deserves. So, Ijeoma, round of applause. And that's going to do it for this episode 53. Okay? If you like what you heard, feel free to show some love by making a generous donation to my PayPal. You could go to the link that says paypal.me/gmoneystacks, Queens, New York. And another option to my Cash App, which is $GMoneyStacks555. That's capital G MONEY capital STACKZ 555. All right. Now, before I even go to the streaming platforms, now where you can find the show, you ask? You can find the show on Facebook and Instagram with the same name, off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast. That's OFFTHEMEATRACKChainznypodcast, all in one word. All right. I have it in the description of the YouTube channel. So, there you go. And you can also follow my other podcast, which is Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, on Instagram as well, and as well as my Twitch channel, which is on twitch.tv/gmoneystacks555, Queens, New York. And you could also subscribe to the YouTube channel that I made for Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. I actually made a YouTube channel for it because of the fact that Twitch deletes the videos every 14 days. And sorry about the cars, folks. So as long as you can hear me, that's what really matters. Also, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel of Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. Enable alerts, more video content being exported from Twitch. I will do that because you guys deserve to see videos that don't deserve to be deleted. So that's why I saved them from being deleted. So that way you won't have to worry about, searching for say episode 1, 2, 3, or any other episodes that I just previously posted. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. Also, you can follow my primary handle, which is GMoneyStacks555, in Queens, New York, on Instagram. All right. Now that I got that out the way, we're going to go over the streaming platforms on the go where you can listen to the episodes of Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast. Now, before I even get to that, let me get to the one thing. One moment. All right. We're going to go over the streaming platforms on the go. Now you can listen to this. You can listen to the podcast on Podorama. We're on Anchor. We're on Spotify, Audio Burst, Deezer, TuneIn Plus Alexa, Player FM, Podchaser. Don't forget to leave a 5-star rating alongside with the Podfriend link, along with your comments, what you think about the episodes, and your thoughts, your talks. This is a space to express yourself, so you can express yourself on these streaming platforms whatsoever. So here we go. We're on Stitcher, we're on Pocket Cast, Podcast Addict, Breaker, Listen Notes, Podbay, Podfriend, Google Podcasts. And don't forget to listen to Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast on Amazon Music and iHeartRadio, the #1 app for podcasting. And last but not least, the YouTube. I need y'all to go grab the subscribe button to 2 of the YouTube channels that I just mentioned. Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast on YouTube. You can subscribe there. And you can also subscribe to the primary YouTube channel where you have all the episodes of this show, which is G Money Stacks 555. Be sure to enable alerts for more video content, upcoming live stream episodes, previous episodes. Be sure to leave a like and a comment with the episode topics. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to download your favorite episodes that you like the most, even if it means downloading every episode. That way you'll be able to get to know me better as a person and as a host. And so far, I'm actually progressing since I've been like doing this whole thing solo. So that's why I'm the lonely nomad. You know what I'm saying? And also, don't forget to share the podcast along with audio streaming platforms with your friends. All right? Now, like I always say at the end of the show, if you have a dream of being a podcaster host like myself, and if you want to create a podcast, don't let anybody stop you. Don't let these online flizzies, aka clown burgers, clown chips, stop you from doing that. Because at the end of the day, you picture them as Klondike bars. And how does the question go? What will you do for a Klondike bar? You eat them like this. And by the way, be sure to reach out to your friends based on what they're going through, based on mental health, based on anything that's going on with them. You don't have to wait till May every year to reach out to your friends, your loved ones of Mental Health Awareness Day or Mental Health Awareness Month, as I call it, Mental Health Check-in Month. But it's 365 days in a year to reach out to somebody that you care for. And also, you don't got to overthink of when is the best time to reach out to somebody. You can reach out to your friends anytime you want. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be an overwhelming experience to know when it's a good time to reach out, though. You could just reach out anytime. And that's what I've been trying to work on for the past couple of days for myself. As I've been taking some personal time as the tennis player did. And it's okay to take personal time off from everybody with the amount of stress that's going on. All right. And without further ado, I would like to say thank you to every single person who's been listening throughout the whole world, including the United States, including Canada, including all around the world, including areas of Long Island. I looked on Anchor this morning, and there's been like 945 plays so far. So that's a big accomplishment right there, though. So this deserves a round of applause right there. We're about to go out with a bang, man. But first, let's do a double horn for some excitement of this milestone of episode 53. Yes, and we are going to go out with another banger. And another one. And that's it, man. I'm G Money Stacks. Thank you for listening, watching, tuning in, rocking with me as the host of this show. And I hope I continue to give you more content, more topics. Nothing related to too much politics, by the way, which I don't do. So I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, rocking with me. And I hope you are safe and sound. Be sure you protect yourself. Be sure to reach out to your friends about their mental health. A person could be fine on the outside, but they're not fine on the inside. So remember that. All right. I'm clocking out. Peace and one love, everybody. Good night.